Our number one priority across our media properties is to grow engagement. We've done a great job in terms of reach. We have number one properties in news, sports, finance, and many of our entertainment properties are number one as well. We're now really investing in various ways where we can really grow engagement. So if you look at our content across the board, about 10% of what we're producing is original content. About 80% of what we're offering to our users is aggregated. And then about 10% of what we're doing is linking off, right? Linking off to third-party sites, because we're never going to have it all, right? So going back to the 10% in original, if you look across all these media properties, we have done a really nice job at building out original content that identifies audience needs. So when we do produce original content, we don't just kind of throw it up against the wall and hope it sticks. It's really about identifying what our audience wants and then kind of catering to that. So if you look at Yahoo Sports Minute, Prime Time in No Time, Daytime in No Time, Yahoo Tech Ticker, these are all programs that we launched knowing that our audience really wanted that type of content in that specific vertical. So, and there's a common theme across those types of programs. It's short form programming, and it's basically a recap of what's happened recently. So, for example, Yahoo Sports Minute, it's what's happened over the past 12 to 24 hours in the sports industry. Prime Time in No Time is what's happened on prime time, what happened on prime time last night. Daytime in No Time, same thing, what happened on daytime television. So as we look to invest, we'll probably be trying to identify new ways to extend those types of concepts into other verticals and maybe even extend those concepts within the same vertical. So, for example, going back to sports and Yahoo Sports Minute, it's really only relevant in the morning, right? The content can very quickly become stale throughout the day, so we're looking at maybe offering a new version with kind of a lighter feel later in the day, so keep you up to date on what's happened during the day, but also kind of present like a behind the scenes type vibe, more of a lifestyle-y type vibe to that content. So, you know, as we look to invest, original content is important and it is a priority for us. In some verticals, we do a better job with original content than in others. For example, within sports, you know, we have a team, if you include our rivals, College Network, we have a team of over 300 writers, editors, publishers that produce content for Yahoo Sports daily, and we're breaking news daily. If you look at some of our other verticals, we don't have that huge network of individuals creating content. And I don't think we'll really replicate exactly what we have in sports, but we will continue to investigate areas where we can kind of identify a niche area, possibly within finance, within news, within movies, TV, that we think we can really do a good job at differentiating on, and then investing in bloggers, professional, semi-professional, writers and editors so that we can continue to build out our voice and really establish a unique style, unique personality for these media properties.
So the growth is going to happen through internally, by building. You're not really acquiring producers or licensing more content. The plan is to build things or in-house, or tell us.
It's both. It's both. So we plan on continuing to invest in original content. And there's two components to original content. There's text and then there's video, right? We plan on investing in both. You know, we plan on hiring writers, bloggers, editors on the tech side, and then we plan on producing more original programming that, like I said, identifies and responds to audience needs. The key thing on the video side is that the programming has to be a natural extension of what's happening within our verticals, right? So what I mean by that is we're not going to just throw something up and hope it works because it's a good idea, and we're not going to just throw something up because an advertiser wants it. We're only going to do something that's going to organically fit into that vertical. And if you think about it, if we did it any other way, it's not going to help us and it's not going to help the advertiser. So a big focus of ours is reaching out to the advertiser early, and instead of building off of the typical buyer-seller relationship, really identifying ways that we can partner and collaborate so that the advertiser feels like they're part of something special, they're part of something unique, and they can differentiate their brand on Yahoo. So that's the original side. And to your question on on the content aggregation side, still very important to Yahoo. I mean, that's our DNA, right? This is how Yahoo was founded, by being the home on the web where you can start your day and find all of the best content on the web, on or off network. We continue and have every intention of continuing to invest in content that's created by third parties. So, and that's across all of our verticals. It's still a huge part of what we do, licensing in content. Now, there's two ways to license in content, right? You can license it in on a non-exclusive basis, or you could license it in on an exclusive basis. We've done a good job in both. However, we're going to be looking much more towards the exclusive arrangement going forward, because again, this is what really helps us differentiate and build out that voice. But you can build voice and style without necessarily creating the content yourself. You can go out and acquire that content. So both are very relevant to us and will continue to be relevant.